Today I'm going to show you a special setup for Word. This setup was designed to make it easy to create and edit legal documents. In this demo, we're going to create, edit, and update a table of contents. Most of the formatting has already been applied to the document. Let's look at what has already been done. To begin, I'm going to turn on the Show Hide button. The Show Hide button is very important when you're formatting a Word document. A lot of times people tell me they don't like to see all the paragraph marks in the document and the arrows representing the tab key because it's distracting. So the first thing that we want to do is turn on Show Hide so that we can see the formatting marks in the document. The next thing we'll do is click on Show Styles. This shows you what styles have been applied. So any of the titles have the title style. Anywhere the text is indented and double space, we're going to use the body text first indent style. So there's another title style. Here we have a heading 1 style. The heading styles are generally used to apply paragraph numbering. Not always, but that's typically how we use this. So now that we have all the styles that we want in this document, I'm going to show you how to create a table of contents. I'm going to go below the word table of contents, and over here we've got 3 types of page breaks. This just puts in a regular page break. Control Enter. When we insert a table of contents, we want to use a section break. This is the one that you want to use 99.9% of the time. Word gives you this particular section break and it causes extra work. So this configuration gives you the section breaks that you'll use most of the time. Page break and section break. So I'm going to click on a section break, and that puts in a break between the document, and this is what allows us to have Roman numerals in the table of contents section and Arabic numerals in the second section. So I'm just going to get rid of that paragraph mark and go back to the beginning of the document and put in a little bit of space. Next, I'm going to go to the References tab, click on Table of Contents, and right now we just want to see the heading style, so I'm just going to click OK, and there's our table of contents. So that looks pretty good, but we could do a little bit better. Say, for example, you want to have paragraph numbers for these headings. Well, you can go into our Hyperstyles library and select from a menu. Any of these are customizable. These are just some defaults that we have set up because that's what most people need. So I'm going to click on Apply here. And then what that does is it copies those styles into the document. So now when I go here, I have a Roman numeral bold for the heading styles. Also, my title styles have been centered and underlined. This is pretty much the standard that we use here. So that's what that configuration is. Any of these configurations can be modified. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of the document. We still have the regular numbers. What I'll do is I'll go to CM Home, and then I'm going to click Update TLC. And now I have my paragraph numbers, but I still don't like this format. What we do here, when you don't work with a customized template where everything is just set up for you, you can fix things on the fly. So what I'll do here is I'll press Control T and then take a look at all these, and then when I update the style, they all come into place. I'm going to click on Show Page Number now. So over here we have our page numbers, and we have our paragraph numbers. Now, a lot of people have switched over from using Roman numerals and they will use Arabic numerals. To change that, you can right click on the number, choose Adjust List Indents, and change the number from Roman to Arabic. Click OK. I'm just going to go to the TLC. The change hasn't been made here yet because I haven't updated it. As soon as I do update TLC, the numbers change to Arabic numerals. So other things that we can do, we can Control click and go to that portion of the document, then click back and return. I can control click on 9 and go to this portion of the document. So the competitive effective alternatives. So I'm just going to add what is the, and I'm going to capitalize that. And I can click update and go to the table of contents at the same time. And now what is the is in my heading. I've got the in there twice. I'm going to control click, get rid of the double the, click on update TLC, and it's corrected. One other setting that we have here is the navigation pane. What this does is it lets you create a table of contents in the document without actually having a table of contents in the document. These are applied to Word because we're using heading styles. And they just make it so much easier to navigate and see what you're doing. It gives you a bird's eye view of the document. Now, say for example, you did not want everything to be uppercase. What we could do in that case is I'm going to select this paragraph, and then here I'll say select text with similar formatting. And when I scroll the document, you can see all of these headings are highlighted. And I'm going to come over here and click on capitalize each word. And all the words now are initial cap. When I go update TLC, they're now initial cap. I skipped this one, but that's okay. We can fix that easily. But here's the thing. A lot of times people want uppercase in the document, but mixed case in the table of contents. Otherwise, with all uppercase in the table of contents, it looks like you're shouting. So what you can do is you can just select one paragraph that has the heading style applied, go to your font menu, change that to all caps, or we could even make it small caps. And then I'm going to click on update style, and now all of my headings have that format. And that's only in the document. In the TLC itself, it's the same as it was before. So I'm going to go control click and correct this one. When I press control D, I see that that's all caps, but I'm going to remove the style. To remove the style, I can click on clear format, and I see now that this text has been typed in all uppercase. What I can do is I can select the entire paragraph, and then here I'll capitalize each word, and now I'll go back and I'll apply the heading 1 style. And so that gives me my paragraph number and the additional formatting. Then when I click on update TLC, the paragraph is correct. One last change I would like to make in this table of contents is this. A lot of the headings, like they go over too far, and that's controlled by the right indent and the right tab. So the right indent controls how far the text goes over, and the right tab controls where the number goes. The reason that we can use control click to go to different parts of the document is because these are all hyperlinks. So I'm going to go over to, and if you notice here we have hyperlink, the hyperlink style. I'm going to go right in front of the number, and now I've got the TLC1 style. The reason that this is flush almost with all the numbers, most of the paragraphs, is because these two settings are the same. So now I'm just going to move the right indent over and then click on update style, and now it's not over so far. Everything is in alignment here. You can go over a little bit more if you wanted to, like maybe that, and then do update style, and then everything is in a line there. Say for example you don't want the headings to be bold, you can you click in that paragraph, and then you can edit the heading style, choose modify, format, font, turn off bold, and click OK. And now all of the headings are only small caps. They're no longer bold. Let me know if you're interested in this tool. I'd be happy to provide a tutorial and do the installation for this tool. You'll still have access to the regular home ribbon in native Word, but the items that I've placed in this particular template make it so much easier to get your work done. Thank you.